And we're live.
Hello.
Hello, and welcome back to the second of our co working sprints with Effective Artistry. My name is Marie, and I'm an executive functioning coach with Effective Artistry. And joining also is Sarah, also an Effective Artistry executive functioning coach. Hi, Sarah.
Hello. I think we might be on a slight
How are you
delay.
doing?
We're going to make it work. Um,
Yeah,
I'm
we
good.
will.
Yeah.
So, Sarah, do you want to talk us through what co working sprints are like?
Yeah. Let's do it. Okay. So it's going to be pretty structured today because that's how I do my best work, is having things timed out really well and having a timer go off and tell me when I can take a break. So basically we're gonna do 3 sprints total. They'll be 25 minutes a piece, and we'll have a timer up on the screen for you. During that time, you'll be working on whatever you need to work on. We'll put our intentions in the chat so that we all are kind of aware of what the other is working on. It just kind of helps for accountability. But so we'll do 3 25-minute sprints with 5-minute breaks in between. And then Marie and I will kind of check in, and we may go to the restroom or grab a bite to eat or a refill on some coffee. And then we'll come back and we'll put another intention in the chat and start another sprint.
Sounds great. If you're joining us, please feel free to bring along whatever task or project you're working on. I'm going to be doing a mix of physical and desk-based tasks today because I feel like I have a little bit of energy to burn off, and I've got some packing to do because I'm still getting ready to move house. So if I'm going to be making noise here, I'll have my mic on mute. But if we're working at the desk, you'll hear us clicking away on our keyboards. If you want to mute the audio and play your own music, go for it. And we'll have a timer up on the screen so you'll know when it's time to take a break. And we'll put little reminders on the screen as well as we go. But first, we're going to set our intentions. And Sarah, you're going to lead us in a grounding exercise as well, which I'm looking forward to.
But I just heard my cat screaming to get in. So before we get started, I'm going to go take him to the other room because it will be so distracting for me. Do you want to do the candle lighting?
Yeah.
To start, or do you want to wait till I get back?
Do you want to do candle lighting as well?
I kind of do. Okay, yeah. Wait for me. I'm so sorry.
Okay. Well, hang on. Let's see. I'm just gonna take a quick look at the chat. So, oh, hi, Bats Insider. Miss Cat screams. Mine's at the door as well, screaming. Thank you for joining. Let us know what you're working on today. How you're doing in general. I'm guessing it's morning where you are. It's afternoon where I am in the UK. It's 10 a.m. Central Time, 4 p.m. UK time. So I'm in need of some caffeine, so I'm going to be ordering some coffee as a treat. All right, Cat is settled.
I was going to say, any of my clients who are currently watching know that this is pretty much a weekly occurrence. Is like, as soon as he knows I'm doing something, he's like, "Hey, want to hang out?" So
yeah, mine too. He's introduced himself to everybody online. Exactly. Anybody I've ever been in a Zoom call with, he has made his presence felt by walking in front of the camera and sitting and staring. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, we can hear him now too. Okay, candle exercise. So this is something I always do when I'm sitting down at the desk. I'm kind of a sensory person. And so to set the worky work mood, I always light a scented candle or a burner. So I have my little owl that sits on my desk. He's filled with essential oils. I don't know if you can see him. There you go. And you can see where the oil is run down the front of his little face. Um, and so I always light a candle, and then it just burns a nice fragranced oil in the background, and that is like a mental cue for me that it's time to go to work. So I've got my tea light.
My
I'm gonna light it.
will be coffee because
Oh, lovely.
I just all the coffee.
Yeah, I feel you. So get the burner going, and in a few minutes, the room will fill up with a lovely smell of lemon for me and coffee for you. And then, yeah, it's just a cue that it's time to get down to work.
Yeah.
And you're going to lead us in a grounding exercise. I'm excited.
I am, yeah. I was trying to think of what to do today, and I think what worked well last time is kind of starting with something physical and then closing our eyes and just breathing a bit. This is going to be very short. I'm not leading sort of 15, 20-minute meditation. This is just going to be a quick grounding exercise for really the intention is just for us to get into the room, into the, computer room, Zoom room. I guess it's not Zoom, but we're really just trying to be present to where we're at. So we're going to start with our hands. I'm sure we'll be using them a lot if we'll be typing or putting things away, moving. So we're gonna kind of just shake a little bit.
Okay.
And then I want you to pull your hands into fists. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Squeeze. And release. And wiggle your hands a little. And then we're going to do it again. We're going to squeeze our hands into fists. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. You can feel your biceps activating too.
Yeah.
And release. Okay. So we're just going to focus on our breathing for a minute or two. If you'd like, you can close your eyes. If not, you can just kind of have a soft gaze forward. So I am going to close my eyes. And we're just going to start by taking a deep breath in through your nose. And hold. And let it out through your mouth. Hold. Deep breath in. Hold. And let it out. You're going to go back to your normal breathing. I'm not going to be leading that, but just find yourself breathing in and out. And we'll just do that a couple times silently. As you're breathing, notice the air coming into your nostrils, how it feels, whether the air is cool or warm. And as you breathe out, same thing, feeling what the air feels like, whether you're breathing out through your mouth or your nose. The only thing that you have to do right now, in this moment, is breathe. You'll be getting a lot of stuff done later, but right now, the most important thing is for you to slow down for just a couple of minutes. Keep noticing that feeling of the air coming in through your nostrils. And if you find your mind wandering, just come back to that feeling. And now you can start to bring your attention back to the room you're in. You can feel your feet on the ground, the chair on your legs, your hands on your lap or wherever they are. Just coming back into the room. And whenever you're ready, you can open your eyes.
That was really relaxing. Thank you.
Good. Good. Yeah. How do you feel?
I feel much calmer. I was quite overwhelmed today because I have a lot to do in the next few days, and I feel a lot calmer. I think it's about giving yourself permission to take those few minutes as well. Like the fact that you said that we're going to get a lot of work done later, so this is all you have to think about right now. And sometimes we need to remind ourselves of that we can stop and breathe and just rest for a couple of minutes, and it's okay, and things will still get done.
It's so counterintuitive.
Really yeah.
It's so counterintuitive when you've got like energy and you're like, I have so much to do. Okay. And you're like, your anxiety is fueling you. Like, we're going to do this. And it's very counterintuitive to actually slow down. But it is the key to actually getting quality work done. At least it has been for me. It doesn't work for everybody. So if the grounding meditation didn't work for you, no problem. Everybody's different. So I think we should get started.
Yes. We've got one comment in from Bass Insider. So for the first sprint, you're getting project comments written. That's great. I'm going to pull the timer up on the screen. No. There we go. Small timer in the corner, nothing too overwhelming. 1 second.
And I'm actually going to get started writing my intention for the first sprint in the comments section.
I'm going to do the same. What am I planning to do?
Oh, we did forget to mention, so we're not going to be actively monitoring the chat, especially when during the 25 minutes of work. So we'll kind of check it once we get back. But just so you know, if we're not answering your questions or anything, that is why.
We'll check in on the breaks, and feel free to drop us messages in the chat, and we'll have time for a roundup at the end to see how everybody did. Okay. So I'm just going to pop my plans. Oh, for some reason, it's not showing up in YouTube comments.
I see it.
But for my first sprint, I need to build a new travel crate for the cat because we're hopefully flying this weekend, next weekend. And then I need to contact the airline with all the information about his travel arrangements.
Okay. Yeah, I like to start these. Yeah, when I'm feeling a little scattered and I know I have a lot of things and I'm having trouble prioritizing, I like to just start with kind of a brain dump. So I'm going to pull up a document and just write all the things that need to get done. And number one is writing a very important email that I've been putting off, but I think it'll help me to just get a list as we get started.
Sounds good. Yeah. I think a lot of people feel like with Pomodoros and sprints that they should have all this ready before they sit down. But I think sometimes using the first Pomodoro session or the first sprint to gather your thoughts and make your master list is a really good use of your time. Okay, so are we ready to get going?
Yeah, I know we're on a delay still, so just for anyone who's watching, Marie and I are navigating that. So if it sounds like we're talking over each other, that's why. We're adjusting. But yes, I'm ready whenever you.
Okay, I'll set the timer for 25 minutes and we'll check in at the end. All right, I'll count us in. 3, 2, 1. Good luck, everyone.
Good luck. Hello? Oh.
And that's our break time.
Okay.
I
What was
tried to
that?
find a slightly less
Oh,
obtrusive alarm sound goes off, and that's the best one I can find. So it was a little chirping bird. Oh, so you changed your intention halfway through. I noticed you got up and started moving around too. I'll set the break timer now.
yeah.
So you feeling fidgety?
Yeah, sometimes you just have to check in with your body and see, like, if you have
Can you hear
physical.
me?
Oh,
Okay.
wait, can you hear me? If you have physical tasks as well as mental, kind of like typing tasks, sometimes it's good to go between them depending on what you're feeling. So just checking in. And that was what happened to me just now. I was like, oh no, I need to be moving around.
Yeah. I think we're on a slight delay again. So maybe during the break, I might leave the stream and come back and see if that resets it. Um, um, I got the cat travel crate finished. There were spare parts with the crate that are not on the list. So I spent about 10 minutes trying to figure out what goes where, but I got it done. Boston Cider says I got lost in the digital swamps. Oh no.
Wow.
So it's break time now. So I suggest we all step away from our screens, stretch, hydrate, get a snack, whatever we need. And we'll get back to it in just over 3 minutes. I think I'm going to order some coffee.
Yeah, I am going to grab a snack.
All right. Enjoy your breaks,
yeah.
everybody.
Okay.
All right. So that's the end of the break. Sarah, perfect timing.
Yeah, I actually heard the alarm from the other room, and I was like, go, go, go.
That's handy. I'm just going to pop my intentions for sprint 2 in the chat. So I didn't get everything I had planned to get done finished in that first sprint. So I'm going to continue sorting out the pet travel, which is really complicated, but we're nearly there, so it's good. Can you hear me okay now? No delays?
Can you hear me?
Great. Yeah.
Amazing. Oh, technology. You'd think we would have a handle on it post, like, you know,
Right.
all the pandemic stuff, but nope, not me. I am going to actually work on my email this time. I'm feeling much less fidgety and ready to jump in here. I also am very happy that my clothes are put away. It like cleared my space, and I just feel a little more zen. So I'm just going to pop this in the chat real quick, and then we'll get started.
If you're joining us, we're just about to start our second of 3 25-minute sprints, where we just work quietly alongside one another and alongside you if you're joining us in the chat. So feel free to let us know your intentions for this co-working sprint or body doubling sprint, whatever you like to call it. Body doubling is really effective, particularly if you're someone who identifies as neurodivergent. It can be really helpful and give you a little bit of structure and moral support when you're trying to get stuff done that you might find a bit challenging or things you might be putting off. So feel free to use this time however you need, and let us know in the chat how things are going for you. Now, Sarah, I will...
Clean space does make a big difference.
There we go. Definitely. Yeah. All right. So I'll reset the timer now and let's get cracking. First thing I'm going to do is order some coffee. All right. 3, 2, 1. Good luck.
Good luck.
And it's time for another break. How are you
Right.
getting on?
Good. You know that email that I was putting off for so long and then couldn't do in the first sprint? It took me a total of
Yes.
like 4.5 minutes.
It must feel good to get that off your to-do list.
It does. Yeah. I think we might be delayed again, but we're navigating. We'll navigate. But yes, it felt really good to get off of my list.
Great. I'm still trying to organize the travel. I have to do a thing I don't like, which is make a phone call. So that's going to be part of my next sprint. I don't like making phone calls. I don't know why I find them challenging. I think it's because you have to hold so much information in your head at the same time. So I'm going to write some stuff down before I call so I can ask the right questions.
You and I talked about potentially doing like themed body doubling or co-working sprints where like one of them would be show up with all your phone calls and just like do them all in a row and kind of write out the script and then call, because it is stressful. I mean, for me especially, like I just like making the call and like communicating information and absorbing information. There's just a lot going on. So maybe we'll do that at some point.
Yeah. I think that might be a good idea. I have a lot of calls to make in the next few weeks. So that could be really helpful and hopefully helpful for anybody joining us on the stream as well.
Yeah. I'm sure
how that second sprint went for you and what your intentions are for the next one. Yeah. Oh, definitely not. Yeah. I know phone calls are like a challenge for a lot of us. But yeah, it's time for a break. So I'm going to step away and stretch and write some things down. And I will check in with you in 3 minutes.
Good. All right. See you in a sec.
Hello.
Hello.
I think my coffee is about to arrive, so my door buzzer might go off any minute. I'm just going to quickly pop my intention for this session
Yeah,
in the
there's
chat.
an alarm that, like a car alarm that is going off. I don't know if you can hear it super well, but it is just like right next to my window.
Oh, I can just hear very, very faint beeping. Oh, I forgot to say this is sprint number 3. But anyway, these are my intentions for sprint number 3. Going to call the airline and I have to email them some paperwork. Oh, there's my door. So I'll be right back.
Perfect timing. Okay. Feel free to put your intention for sprint 3 in the chat. I am doing that right now. Just have to pull from my list.
All right. And we have refreshments. Hooray.
Oops, Marie, can you hear me?
I'm going to set the timer. Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. I think we're on a delay again. Hang on. I don't know if that'll do anything.
We'll do our best.
Exactly. Okay, I'm ready when you are.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Good luck.
Good luck.
And that's our time. So that was our last sprint. So I'm going to take the timer off the screen. How did that go for you? Can you hear me? Hello? Can you hear me?
Oops. Wait, Marie, are you saying something?
Oh,
okay.
Done?
Great. Yeah. I didn't hear the timer go off.
You were really in the zone.
Yeah, I couldn't hear anything. That's so strange. But I'm here now. How did it go?
Well, I couldn't make the call. It's a tiny airline and the call center is closed because they're too busy to take any more calls today. But that's okay. I got some information I needed online and I sent them some information they needed. So tomorrow morning, first thing, I will make that call. So it'll be easier now. I have all the information. How about you?
Yeah, that's awesome. I did upload a couple of my existing podcasts up to YouTube, it's just like so many technical things that I'm not great at. So that was helpful. And then I made a little form that I'll put in the chat, just because I would love to get some feedback on this co-working session and see how it kind of affected people. If anyone has like suggestions for things that we can incorporate, if you'd like to come again to something like this. I know Marie and I get a lot out of it, but we also, we would like to know what you get out of it. So yeah. So I'll put that in the comment section now.
Great. And I see you put the website address for anybody who's curious. Effective Artistry is a neurodiversity affirming therapy and coaching practice, mainly therapy, but Sarah and I are coaches. It's based in Northbrook, Illinois, and the therapists are licensed to work with anyone in the state of Illinois. And Sarah and I, as coaches, executive functioning coaches, can work with you remotely. So wherever you are in the world, I'm currently based in the UK. Sarah is in the US, and we're happy to meet with you online. So check out the website if you'd like to know more about neurodiversity affirming therapy or coaching.
Awesome.
And thank you for putting that link in the chat. I'll just pop it up.
Perfect.
Great. Well, and if it appears in the chat as well, you should be able to click on that link, right?
Mm-hmm. I think so. Yeah. That should be. You should be able to. I don't know. I would have to like log into Facebook, but if anybody has issues with that, it's just a couple questions. It's not like you don't have to write an essay. Just kind of want to get your feedback. So awesome.
Yeah. And I will put that link out on social media as well. So we can maybe, if other people are interested, we can find out what they might like to try in a co-working session as well. Awesome. Well, it's been really helpful. Thank you, Sarah.
Thank you.
And the mindfulness exercise at the beginning was badly needed here, I think, today. It really helped me kind of settle because I was, definitely a bit swamped earlier today. So I feel much calmer now. I'm ready to tackle the next task. If you're still with us in the chat, if you're still on Twitch or Facebook or YouTube Live, thank you for joining us. And we hope you got something out of this session.
Yeah. Well, hopefully we'll be back. We'll let you know social media, what the plans are there. And yeah, thanks everyone for joining. We had a great time.
Take care. Have a good day, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.